What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I've seen these statements that are on the line, that are online, about validators, about Lunic validators. People that are saying Lunic validators are being bribed or they're being paid to vote a certain way. And to tell you the truth, there's a lot of people that can be paid to vote a certain way, and you can't 100% prove it. But I wanted to talk about this, talk about validatorship and what I believe in it and who should be a validator, who shouldn't be a validator, and where this really all comes from there. So, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, definitely go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. You can follow me there. Don't forget about my other links that are in the descriptions for my other channels and my Patreon. Also, I have a Rumble down there that I'm starting to post videos that I post on YouTube over there. It's just a different platform, maybe to gain a little bit more passive income and stuff with different videos that I create. They're not really offering super competitive rates, but it's something. Something is better than nothing, especially when you already have the video and they're letting you upload YouTube videos as well as on Rumble, right? But anyways, let's talk about validators. So I've seen maybe 5 different messages and 5 different like tweets and stuff. Now I can't really recall where they are, of people saying that validators are being bribed and they're being paid. Um, I don't think anybody's bribing validators. I mean, there may be to a point to where they say, "Hey, can you vote with this? I'll give you $20." There may be somebody that's like bribing them to do that, but I'm pretty sure they're not doing that. They're not taking any type of bribes that they would get, and if they are, they're not like they were going to vote that way anyways. So if they truly believe in that position, they were like, "Hey, if I can get $20 out of it, then they're voting that way anyways." But we can't 100% prove that they are or they aren't. But I can tell you my opinion. In my opinion, I don't believe that they're taking any type of bribes. But it definitely comes from this overall proposal here, from what I've seen, increasing the 1.2%, and basically saying that they don't want the 1.2%, and they're being pushed by certain people not to increase the burn tax, and also other proposals as well. And it's just, I don't think so. If I'm not saying that, I wouldn't come to that conclusion either way, especially a person that does believe in the burns. I don't think validators are being bribed. I don't think validators are being paid. Now, what I do think is happening from this whole validatorship is, I talked about it in my live stream, is a conflict of interest. I don't like when anybody has the ability to sway you in one way or the other, while also being the vote, a larger vote, maybe 1%, 5%, 10%, 17% of, the entire pool, to sway you in one direction and then also vote a certain way no matter what. So, let's say you have a YouTube channel. You're creating YouTube videos to talk about a proposal the way that you see it. You're swaying people's decisions way far away from what they believed. Let's say they believe something else, but since they follow you, now they're going to avoid every thought that came across their mind. They're just going to say, "I follow this person because I like this person on YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and follow whatever he votes or she votes or that person votes." And I think that the person that does a great job with this is Happy Caddy Crypto, and I've talked about him, and I wanted to say that up front so that he doesn't think that I'm talking about him. He's done a great job with trying to stay neutral in a lot of those situations. Whenever there are voting things, he gives his opinion, and he doesn't really talk about that stuff. But then eventually we'll say, where he's going to vote. But he tries to remain neutral with all of the different things and shows the pros and cons of each one. This is the pro, this is the con of this. This is why I would go this way. This is why I would go that way. What's your opinion of it? Gets everybody else's opinion. Then he ends up voting. Does a great job with breaking all of that stuff down. Others, on the other hand, do not. They would give their extreme, stance, not opinion, but they would give their extreme stance and say, this is the way that I'm voting. And if you don't vote that way, I'm blocking everybody that doesn't vote that way. That's the way that I see it. Now, it's not necessarily those words, it's not verbatim, but it is something that's like that. And it kind of bothers me when you do have, people that have that much a sway of a sway on the community, and then also are able to vote whatever way they want. Now, to be frank, a lot of these validators do not have like a crazy percentage to where it's gonna make or break a proposal, really, but there is a chance where it could, right? Where it could go yes, it could go no, it could go whatever way, and they have the freedom to do it, right? They created the validatorship. I won't create a validator because I don't want that conflict of interest. I'm just not that type of person, and I don't really need it. It's also a lot of work, and I commend the people that are putting in the work, putting in the effort, and have the time to put in the effort. So don't think that I'm completely bagging on everybody that's a validator. I just don't like the conflict of interest. And maybe the next time we see proposals like that, everybody try and remain neutral that is a validator, and whether you're what is it, Classy Crypto or Crypto King, or whoever else may be a validator, I feel like we have to remain neutral when you are a part of that vote, when you are a part of swaying people's decisions because they have their own decision. You can give what your opinion is, you can talk about the pros and cons of each side, but remain neutral, because everybody has to be with their decision. Because what they're asking me is, like I saw in my live stream, is, hey, why don't you create a validator node? If you created a validator node, I would vote with you every way that you go. And I was like, I don't want that. I don't want you to vote every way that I go. I want you to have your own decision and believe by taking in different perspectives, not only mine, but take in Claybro's perspective, take in Classy's perspective, take in Millennial Marcus' perspective, take in Oscar Ramos' perspective, right? Whoever, every single person that's out there, take in their perspective, take in their opinions, and then apply it to your vote. Make sure it's neutral. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not bagging on anybody. I'm not saying that people suck at their job or anything like that. I'm just saying, think about it next time when a proposal comes up. Remain neutral, understand the pros and cons of each side, break it down to your community, and then they can make their decision from there. You're still going to make your decision, and people still may vote with you, but it also doesn't sway all of the people to vote exactly the way that you're going, because you're taking a neutral stance, right? So anyways, guys, let me know if I'm off base here. Off base? I said off base. That's off base. Let me know if I'm in the wrong here by saying this. But also hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Know that the title may have been sort of clickbait, but I'm not sure. Depends what I feel like putting. But hopefully you guys are okay with it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.